Hi, welcome. I'm Priscilla Batzell. This is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery's demonstrations and tutorials. Let's have some fun. This is a dry 18 by 24 inch canvas that I'm going to put a Neaty's White Metallic on. It's got Meeden Black there already. And I'm going to do this in stages, and I want some background, some dry white background, so I can have brighter colors. And I'm going to fast forward, assumably in a minute. This is dry. I'm lucky I live in an air-conditioned house. This is blue interference. I've decided it definitely needs it. Maybe I'll save that for Dancing Fuchsia. Just going to put a little bit more here, but I think I can fill that in. I want to be kind of quick. The Orange Crush. I wanted to use some Rhapsody Rose, but I don't really think it's necessary. And it might be a little soon for this saffron. Okay. Now, I want some black. I'm not sure how this is going to work out. I want to use my pulling tool. I'm wondering if I can sneak some turquoise in here, and I'd really like to do that. Sparkling Aqua, no. Mystique, yes. So initially I liked this very much, and it's dry now. I could even show you how pretty it is shiny by shimmering it quickly at you. Some beautiful blues and stuff, but unfortunately it reminds me of something X-rated. So I'm not going to keep it. I'm going to do something else with it. Right after I close that app. I'm going to use Decoart Americana 24 karat gold, and I think I'd like to use some other colors with it. And I've got wet sponge hanging out just in case I don't like what I'm doing. But I'm going to try some Tickled pink. And some Groovy Guava, both primary purely pigments, excuse me. And then I'm going to use my silicone rubber brush tools and or an alternative. Initially I did a trial run with just using the gold. And I think I can only do a section at a time. But I'd like to finish one stroke. And I love the way it gets caught in the grooves. We'll see what happens. And I'm hoping it's going to be enough of a distraction so that part of the pattern that's a problem for me goes away. Okay, one more ridge gone. If I really like it, I could put some more pink in. Depends on how fast it's going to dry. My house is air conditioned, so things dry really fast here. I'm thinking I might put even more colors in as I go along. Originally I thought maybe saffron. And I like what I'm seeing without doing this, so I may just go back again. Smooth it all down and keep it. It's pretty cool, honestly. I don't know if it needs to be covered completely. That's the mystery. It's the question that occurs every time you do a first. But I'm thinking that this is going to be fun. I'm hoping anyway. Take away any miscellaneous marks. And I'm going to try and leave some black in between, I guess. Let's try some of this saffron here. Continue on with the Groovy Guava. Those colors ought to blend pretty well together. I want some more Groovy Guava. I could have used a wider tool too, or the graduated Michaels tool. If I wipe that off in between, I'll have a cleaner stroke. at least the back side. Alright, I'm feeling nervous. Grab my tool again. Use my residuals in between. Going up doesn't seem to be a bad thing. I have to turn that. There are a few places I wouldn't mind making adjustments, like right in there. I should wipe that off occasionally, obviously. Definitely the desired effect is to get rid of the pattern distracting me in the background. Where's my little brush? Which works really well to carve out some things, and I could probably do whatever I want. I'm not really used to it yet, so I don't have the freedom of my imagination quite right yet. Alright, so I'm loving that pink, and I want more in the middle here before it gets any more dry. I'm going to use some orange crush. Found just enough pouring medium to mix up a small batch. I'm contemplating some red violet. Since I'm right here, I might as well go for it. I thought about using interferences. Didn't really leave a lot of negative space, but there wasn't a lot of negative space to be left anyway. That'll leave me one section left. No need to waste any paint though. I like to wipe off my spatula so I can use it again. that off and dry it with a paper towel. There, I should leave a little bit of that color because it's actually beautiful, and there's another strip of it that's white up there, so it'll kind of, I think it'll be okay. I gotta remember that if I have marks I want to finish, I can do that. That is either a bubble or an object, or it was there from yesterday. Sure, get rid of the little filament along the edge of my brush. Alright, one more section and I'm done. And the colors are fantastic. So what do I want? I kind of think it better be gold again. And if I want something in here, I guess I'm going to restrain myself. I think I'm going to use a little pink diamond. Colors will be listed under the video. Groovy Guava. And finish with a little orange crush. Probably way more color than I want. I think it's time for the dry spatula. I gotta remember these colors again. I do have too much paint. But I think I'll get away with it. I hope so. Well, I'm going to call that good. Except for this one little spot that's kind of bugging me. I could have used a second size. These are spatula heads. They're made of plastic or silicone. And you just take the handle off, comes right off. What have I got? I've got paint to use up and I want to use it. Right in there. Same tool. Yep, that's neat. Alright, am I done? I'm happy. It's maybe a lot better than I imagined I was going to be stuck with. It's been a while since I did one of these, but I've never done it quite exactly like this. Thank you for joining me. Please share a thumbs up and subscribe. Choose all when you click the bell if you're going to help me out. If you're interested in a certain method, I have a wide assortment of playlists sharing different methods. Please watch as much of my video as possible to positively affect the algorithm. easpbgallery@gmail.com is my email address to inquire about a private class or the purchase of artwork. Please feel free to ask questions. They're always welcome. My channel survives with the assistance of channel memberships and PayPal donations, and I want to send a huge thank you out to all my supporters.